my name is Claire Martin and I will be your speaker for today. According to Zippia on September 29, 2022, since 2019, about 5 million people have cut the cord every year. In 2019, 4.9 million people canceled their pay TV subscriptions, and in 2020, 5.1 million people did the same. It is estimated that another 5.1 million people will cut the cord in 2021 and 4.9 million people in 2022. I find it very interesting how we as a society have changed the way we watch television and movies. Audience members, please raise your hand if you own one of the streaming networks: Netflix, HBO Max, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, or Hulu. You may put your hands down. Now raise your hand if you still pay for cable. Thank you. Cable television across the world is being replaced by streaming networks. Most people do not want to pay for cable and streaming networks. Streaming networks offer much easier access with just Wi-Fi, and they have many more options, but there are some disadvantages. Now let's discuss these ideas. People all around the world pay for cable and new streaming networks when they can get the same thing with just one. According to Fierce Video on October 26, 2021, a new study from the Lackman Research suggests that 71% of U.S. households still have pay TV. Paying for both streaming networks and cable can become expensive. Almost any movie or show is available on a streaming service. According to Finance Buzz, on February 3, 2023, when asked to compare their subscriptions from last year to this year, 24% of households said they pay for 3 or more streaming services, and 21% said they pay for 2 additional services. How many of these people do you think still pay for cable? According to Zippia on September 29, 2022, 56% of Americans say they still watch cable or satellite TV, according to a 2021 survey. This is down from the 76% who said the same thing in 2015. Some people also love to watch shows that only stream on cable once, such as the Grammys, Oscars, Golden Globes, or even sporting events such as ESPN channels. According to Rolling Stone on January 31st, 2023, if you want to stream the 2023 Grammys, you'll have to sign up for a Paramount Plus account. Paramount Plus is currently offering a free trial that you can use to watch the Grammys online for free. ESPN also has their own streaming services where you can watch games that you may have missed. According to a TV Guide on January 3rd, 2023, aside from live games, ESPN Plus also allows to watch replays from the streaming platform. Alongside the expenses of streaming services and cable, and the ability to watch something live if you missed it, streaming services offer much easier access than normal cable. There are many different steps that you might have to take when watching a show on cable. With cable, you're only able to watch a certain show or movie the time that it is on. And with streaming services, you are able to watch something immediately when it's available and take as much time as you need to watch it. Some cable companies only allow you to record things. Like mine, I'm only able to record 2 items at a time if it's on at the same time. So if there's a 3rd episode of a show that I want to watch and it's at the same time as those other 2 shows, I can't record it, which can become frustrating. Another thing people across the globe love about streaming networks is that you do not have to watch commercials. Some networks such as Hulu do have ads, but others like Netflix, HBO Max, and Disney Plus do not. Streaming services also require Wi-Fi, while cable requires a satellite. Satellites can cause issues with bad weather or wire complications. When the weather is bad outside, causing issues to the cable, streaming services will always work as long as you have Wi-Fi connection. It allows any show or movie to be streamed. Streaming services only require Wi-Fi, so if your Wi-Fi is working, then you are able to stream anything you want as long as you are willing to pay for the streaming services. By comparison, however, there are always advantages and disadvantages to anything. There are so many different options on streaming networks. Some networks are better for movies and some are better for TV shows. With whatever option you are wanting to watch, networks have so many different genres such as horror, drama, thriller, comedy, sci-fi, and romance. Streaming networks also allow you to watch any episode of a show in a row as you want. Netflix originals come on all at one day, so you can binge the show or take your time to watch it, whatever you're in the mood for. With all the great things that there are about streaming networks, there are also some disadvantages to it. Such as, with cable, you are on a strict schedule on the time that the shows come on. And if a show from cable goes to a streaming network, you have to wait for each episode to come out before you can watch it. This can risk spoilers from friends or social media, which happens often in our days. Owning all streaming networks can become pricey as well. Some networks have some shows and some have others. They're not all on the same network. So if you want to watch a show, you may have to consider buying multiple different networks, and it becomes expensive. The lack of news broadcasts is another reason that cable is still popular. Elderly people seem to watch more cable shows, movies, and broadcasts. According to Insider Intelligence on October 26, 2021, among those ages 55 and older, 38% spend more time watching content on cable than any other platform. Broadcasting is a bit harder to stream if it is not live from cable. As a result, cable television across the world is being replaced by streaming networks. The streaming services offer more easy access than cable, and it has a lot of options, even though there are some disadvantages because of the price. Remember when I had you raise your hand at the beginning of this speech? Think about what I told you today. Do you like paying for both cable and streaming services? Are you okay with having one or the other? Do you think one has more benefits? There's a lot of things to think about. All televisions are likely to become smart TVs within the next 10 years, according to Investopedia on December 2nd, 2022. Smart TVs don't require satellite dish and only require Wi-Fi. The future of television technology is coming soon. Prepare yourself and try to look for the benefits. Thank you for your time today.